Welcome, weary traveler, to this quiet moment, this gentle space where the day's demands begin to soften and the world outside slowly recedes, like a tide ebbing from a peaceful shore. Allow your breath to deepen now, to become a slow, rhythmic wave, carrying you further and further into stillness, into the profound calm that awaits. Feel the soft embrace of your surroundings, the gentle support beneath you, as if the very earth itself is cradling you in its vast, enduring arms. We are embarking on a journey now, a quiet voyage not through bustling cities or across vast oceans, but into the heart of ancient wisdom, into the silent, majestic realm of the forest, a place where time itself seems to slow, where the whispers of millennia echo through towering boughs. Let your mind drift, like a leaf upon a serene stream, carried effortlessly by the current of my words, as we explore the timeless beauty and profound tranquility of these venerable guardians of our planet. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of such a forest, the air cool and clean, perfumed with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a fragrance that speaks of deep history and quiet strength. The light here is dappled, filtered through countless layers of leaves, creating a mosaic of shifting shadows and soft glows upon the forest floor, a living tapestry woven by the sun and the ancient trees. As you step deeper, leaving the familiar world behind, a sense of profound peace begins to settle over you, a feeling of being enveloped, protected by something immensely old and infinitely patient. This is the embrace of the ancient forest, a sanctuary for the soul, a place where the hurried pace of life dissolves into the slow, deliberate rhythm of nature, a rhythm that invites your own heart to synchronize, to beat with a gentle, steady cadence. Our journey begins with a marvel, a testament to enduring life, a single, magnificent being that has witnessed the passage of nearly 5 millennia. Picture in your mind's eye the gnarled, twisted form of a Great Basin bristlecone pine, its bark weathered like ancient parchment, its branches reaching towards the heavens with a quiet determination. This particular tree, known reverently as Methuselah, stands as a living monument in the White Mountains of California, its roots gripping the sparse, rocky soil with an unwavering tenacity. It germinated around 2833 BCE, a time when the pyramids of Egypt were still dreams in the minds of pharaohs, when human civilization was just beginning to etch its first significant marks upon the world. Think of the sunrises it has greeted, the storms it has weathered, the countless generations of creatures that have lived and died beneath its silent watch. Its very existence is a whisper of eternity, a gentle reminder that life, in its most resilient forms, can persist, can thrive, through unimaginable spans of time, offering a profound sense of continuity and steadfastness to our fleeting lives. And as we contemplate such longevity, our gaze naturally lifts, drawn by the sheer, breathtaking scale of other ancient giants. Some ancient trees, like the coast redwood, Sequoia sempervirens, can grow to astonishing heights, piercing the very clouds with their emerald crowns. Imagine standing at the base of one of these titans, craning your neck upwards, your eyes following the majestic trunk as it ascends, seemingly without end, into the misty canopy. These magnificent beings can soar over 380 feet tall, making them not just tall, but the tallest living organisms on Earth. Veritable skyscrapers of the natural world, their upper reaches often shrouded in their own self-created fog, a testament to their immense power to draw moisture from the air. The sheer scale of these trees is humbling, a quiet demonstration of nature's capacity for grandeur, for reaching skyward with an unyielding grace that inspires awe and a deep sense of reverence. Our journey through ancient time then takes us across continents to the rugged, beautiful landscapes of Europe, where another venerable sentinel stands. In the Pindus Mountains of Greece, a Bosnian pine, affectionately named Adonis, continues its silent vigil, having lived for over 1,075 years. Imagine the crisp mountain air, the scent of ancient stone and hardy conifers. As you envision this tree, its roots intertwined with the very history of the land. It has seen empires rise and fall, witnessed countless seasons unfold, each year adding another ring of wisdom to its sturdy trunk. Adonis, like Methuselah, is not just a tree, it is a living chronicle, a silent observer of 1,000 years of human and natural history, standing as a beacon of resilience in a world that constantly changes, a quiet testament to the enduring spirit of life. Yet, there is a different kind of ancient wonder, one that challenges our very definition of an individual tree. In the cold, clear air of Sweden, there exists a Norway spruce known as Old Chico, which holds the extraordinary distinction of being the oldest known individual tree in the world, not by its visible trunk, but by its continuously regenerating root system. For an astonishing 9,560 years, this root system has persisted, sending up new trunks as older ones perish, a cycle of death and rebirth that has unfolded for nearly 10 millennia. Imagine the vast stretches of ice and tundra it has witnessed, the slow, imperceptible shifts in climate, the coming and going of countless species. Old Chico is a living, breathing testament to clonal longevity, a profound example of how life finds a way to endure, to adapt, to renew itself across epochs, offering a deep sense of cyclical time and unending renewal. And then, we turn our attention to an even more expansive, more interconnected marvel, a single organism of truly monumental scale. In the heart of Utah lies the Pando aspen clone, a vast, shimmering forest of quaking aspens that, despite appearing as thousands of individual trees, is in fact one single male organism. It covers an astonishing 106 acres, its interconnected root system binding it all together, sharing nutrients, sharing life. This colossal being is estimated to be up to 80,000 years old, making it one of the oldest and largest organisms on Earth. Imagine the sheer silent power of this interconnected network, a vast underground brain guiding the life above, a testament to unity and shared existence. Standing within Pando, you are not just among trees, you are inside a single ancient breathing entity, a living cathedral of interconnected life, a truly humbling experience that speaks to the profound unity of nature. These ancient forests, these venerable woodlands, often carry a special designation, a profound title that speaks to their untouched nature. They are often referred to as primeval forests, places like the Białowieża forest, straddling the borders of Poland and Belarus, where the hand of humanity has never significantly altered their delicate balance for millennia. Imagine stepping into such a place, where the fallen giants lie undisturbed for centuries, slowly returning their nutrients to the earth, where the cycle of life and death unfolds according to its own ancient laws. There is a wildness here, a raw, untamed beauty that humbles the spirit, reminding us of a time before human dominance, a time when nature reigned supreme, a powerful reminder of the delicate balance that sustains all life. These old-growth forests, whether primeval or simply very old, possess a distinct character, a unique architecture that sets them apart. They are characterized by the presence of truly immense, ancient trees, their trunks girthy and scarred by time, their branches spreading wide to form a multi-layered canopy. Beneath this grand ceiling, you'll find a rich tapestry of life, with smaller trees, shrubs, and ferns thriving in the filtered light. Crucially, these forests are also defined by significant amounts of dead wood, fallen logs, decaying stumps, and standing snags, which are not merely waste, but vital components of the ecosystem, providing crucial habitat for countless insects, fungi, and small animals, a testament to the intricate web of life and death that sustains biodiversity. This rich, complex structure creates a sense of deep ecological health, a vibrant, self-sustaining world. Further north, in the misty, emerald landscapes of British Columbia, Canada, lies another ecological treasure, the Great Bear Rainforest. This vast expanse is one of the largest intact temperate rainforests in the world, a place of profound beauty and ecological significance. Here, ancient cedars, some thousands of years old, stand sentinel, their massive trunks draped in moss, their branches reaching out like gnarled arms. It is a realm of unique wildlife, including the rare spirit bear, a white subspecies of the American black bear, moving like a ghost through the ancient trees. Imagine the perpetual dampness, the rich, earthy smell, the vibrant greens of moss and fern contrasting with the deep, somber tones of ancient wood. This forest is a living, breathing testament to the power of untouched nature, a sanctuary of biodiversity and ancient wisdom, a place where the wild heart of the planet still beats strong. And as we journey further into the mists of history and geography, we encounter the echoes of forests that once were, and the hopeful whispers of those being reborn. The Great Forest of Caledon in Scotland once covered much of the Highlands, a vast, wild expanse of ancient Scots pine woodlands. Though now greatly reduced, its spirit endures, and dedicated efforts are underway to restore its ancient glory, to bring back the native pines and the unique ecosystems they support. Imagine the stark beauty of the Scottish Highlands, the rugged mountains, and the resilient ancient pines standing against the elements, their needles whispering stories of resilience and rebirth in the wind. This endeavor is a beautiful reminder of humanity's capacity to heal, to nurture, and to reconnect with the ancient wisdom of the land, a hopeful vision for the future. In a different vein, yet equally steeped in history and symbolism, are the ancient yew trees of Britain. Some of these venerable beings are over 2,000 years old, often found in the quiet sanctity of churchyards, their dense, dark foliage a stark contrast to the bright greens of other trees. These yews are not merely old, they are living symbols of longevity and rebirth, their presence predating many of the churches they now stand beside, linking pagan pasts with Christian futures. Imagine the quiet reverence surrounding these trees, their gnarled trunks often hollowed out by time, yet still vibrant with life, a profound connection to the passage of generations, a silent witness to countless ceremonies and quiet moments of reflection, offering a sense of deep, enduring peace. These ancient trees, in their silent wisdom, hold within their very structure a detailed historical record, a chronicle of the past written in concentric circles. The tree rings of ancient trees, a science known as dendrochronology, provide an invaluable archive of past climates, droughts, and fires, extending back thousands of years. Imagine slicing through the trunk of a fallen giant, revealing the intricate patterns of growth, the wider rings speaking of abundant years, the narrower ones of hardship. Each ring is a year, a chapter in the tree's life, and collectively, they paint a vivid picture of environmental change, offering scientists a unique window into the planet's past, a profound understanding of the slow, majestic dance of climate over millennia, a quiet lesson in the interconnectedness of all things. To anchor such immense structures against the forces of nature, to draw sustenance from the earth, requires an equally impressive hidden architecture. The root systems of towering trees are truly astonishing, extending horizontally for hundreds of feet, sometimes even mirroring the spread of their branches above ground, and vertically for dozens of feet into the earth. These vast, intricate networks are the tree's lifeline, anchoring them against the fiercest storms, providing unwavering stability, and tirelessly accessing deep water sources and vital nutrients far beneath the surface. Imagine the silent, tireless work happening beneath your feet, a complex, subterranean city of roots, constantly exploring, absorbing, and sustaining the majestic life above, a hidden world of incredible engineering and profound resilience. Indeed, the root systems of ancient trees are far more than mere anchors. They are vast, intricate communication networks, a hidden intelligence beneath the forest floor. These roots can extend laterally for hundreds of feet, forming vast, interconnected underground webs that communicate through an extraordinary partnership with mycorrhizal fungi. These fungi act as intermediaries, extending their own delicate threads far beyond what the tree roots could reach, sharing nutrients and even defensive chemical signals between trees. Imagine this silent, subterranean conversation, a vast exchange of information and resources, where trees support each other, share warnings, and collectively thrive. A profound example of cooperation and mutual aid in the natural world, a gentle reminder of the power of community. The outer layer of these ancient giants, their bark, is itself a marvel of natural engineering. Often thick and deeply furrowed, it provides essential insulation against extreme temperatures, protecting the delicate living tissues beneath from both scorching sun and biting cold. It also offers crucial protection from fire, its rugged texture often resisting the flames, allowing the tree to survive and regenerate. Beyond its protective qualities, the bark also provides a unique and diverse habitat for countless invertebrates, from tiny insects to larger creatures, forming a miniature ecosystem in its own right, a textured landscape of life clinging to the very skin of the ancient tree, a testament to the intricate layers of life within the forest. And upon these ancient textured surfaces, another layer of life thrives, delicate and vibrant. Epiphytes, such as mosses and ferns, find their homes on the trunks and branches of ancient trees, absorbing moisture and nutrients directly from the air and rain, rather than from the soil. Imagine the soft, emerald cushions of moss clinging to rough bark, the delicate fronds of ferns unfurling from crevices, creating miniature hanging gardens high above the forest floor. These epiphytic communities add another dimension of life and texture to the ancient trees, turning them into living sculptures, constantly evolving, constantly nurturing new forms of life. A beautiful demonstration of nature's ability to find and fill every available niche. Indeed, the towering trees in ancient forests often host these vibrant epiphytic communities, a miniature world suspended in the air. Mosses, lichens, and ferns grow luxuriantly on their branches, creating intricate, self-sustaining ecosystems high above the forest floor. Imagine the delicate balance of these aerial gardens, collecting dew, trapping organic matter, and providing shelter for tiny insects and other creatures. These elevated ecosystems contribute significantly to the overall biodiversity of the forest, transforming the trees themselves into multi-storied habitats, each level teeming with its own unique forms of life, a quiet symphony of interdependence unfolding in the canopy. As you gaze upwards into the canopy of these towering trees, you might notice a peculiar and beautiful phenomenon. These trees often exhibit crown shyness, where the canopies of individual trees do not quite touch, forming intricate, puzzle-like patterns when viewed from below. Imagine the sky above, framed by these delicate, winding gaps, like rivers of light flowing through the green expanse. This phenomenon allows light to penetrate deeper into the forest, reaching the understory, and it also helps prevent the spread of insect infestations and diseases between trees. A subtle yet profound example of natural spacing and cooperation, a quiet wisdom embedded in the very architecture of the forest. This phenomenon of crown shyness is particularly striking in certain tree species, such as Dryobalanops aromatica, where the crowns actively avoid touching each other, creating those intricate, sky-like patterns that are so mesmerizing when viewed from below. It's as if each tree respects the personal space of its neighbor, a silent agreement to share the light and resources, to allow each other room to breathe and grow. This delicate dance of avoidance creates a beautiful, almost artistic mosaic against the sky, a testament to the subtle intelligence and interconnectedness within the forest, a visual metaphor for respectful coexistence. Beyond their individual beauty and ecological roles, ancient forests play a crucial global role in maintaining the health of our planet. The carbon sink capacity of ancient forests is immense, a silent, powerful force in regulating our atmosphere. Old-growth trees continue to sequester carbon for centuries, drawing carbon dioxide from the air and storing it within their massive trunks, branches, and root systems, effectively locking it away. This continuous absorption contributes significantly to climate regulation, acting as a vital buffer against atmospheric changes, a profound and silent service these ancient giants provide to all life on Earth, a testament to their quiet, enduring power. Indeed, these towering trees can store truly vast amounts of carbon, not just in their woody biomass, but also in the rich organic soils beneath them, which are constantly enriched by decaying leaves and wood. They act as long-term carbon sinks that have significantly influenced global climate over geological timescales, shaping the very air we breathe. Imagine the cumulative effect of millennia of carbon sequestration, a slow, steady process that has helped to stabilize our planet's climate for eons. These ancient forests are not just beautiful, they are fundamental to the delicate balance of our atmosphere, silent architects of the world as we know it, offering a deep sense of security and stability. And in another vital contribution to our atmosphere, the towering trees in ancient forests can be considered super emitters of oxygen, producing significantly more per unit area than younger forests. They contribute disproportionately to atmospheric oxygen levels, constantly replenishing the air with the very essence of life. Imagine standing in such a forest, breathing deeply, feeling the sheer volume of clean, life-giving oxygen being released by these magnificent beings. It is a powerful, tangible connection to the breath of the planet, a reminder of the fundamental role these ancient ecosystems play in sustaining all complex life, a silent, vital exchange that nourishes us all. Beyond oxygen, certain ancient trees, particularly conifers, engage in a more subtle, yet equally profound interaction with the atmosphere. They release aerosols, tiny airborne particles that act as cloud condensation nuclei. These microscopic particles provide surfaces for water vapor to condense upon, subtly influencing local weather patterns and contributing to the forest's self-sustaining moisture cycle. Imagine the forest creating its own weather, drawing moisture from the air, releasing it back, and then encouraging the formation of clouds that bring rain. It's a closed-loop system, a testament to the sophisticated self-regulation of these ancient ecosystems, a gentle whisper of the forest's profound influence on its own climate. This intricate dance with moisture is part of a larger, vital process. The water cycle within a forest is profoundly influenced by trees, which transpire vast amounts of water vapor into the atmosphere through their leaves. This process is like the forest breathing, releasing invisible plumes of moisture that rise, condense, and contribute to local rainfall. Imagine the sheer volume of water moving through a vast forest, drawn from the earth, lifted to the sky, and then returned as life-giving rain. This constant circulation of water is a fundamental aspect of the forest's vitality, a continuous flow of life that nourishes the entire ecosystem, a gentle, rhythmic pulse that sustains all within its embrace. And as we immerse ourselves in this ancient living world, we begin to feel a profound shift within ourselves. The enchantment of ancient forests is partly due to their high concentration of negative ions, generated by cascading water from streams and waterfalls, and by the very process of tree transpiration. These negative ions are known to induce a sense of calm and well-being in observers, a feeling of revitalization and peace. Imagine the air around you, subtly charged with this invisible energy, uplifting your spirit, soothing your mind, washing away the day's anxieties. It's a natural therapy, a deep connection to the healing power of the forest, a gentle, pervasive sense of tranquility that settles deep within your bones. As the day begins to wane and the light softens to hues of lavender and rose, the forest prepares for its own nightly rhythm. The sleep patterns of trees, known as nyctinisty, involve the subtle drooping of leaves or branches at night. This is a gentle, almost imperceptible response to changes in light and temperature, a quiet resting, a conservation of energy. Imagine the vast canopy, slowly, gently, lowering its gaze as darkness descends, a collective sigh of the forest as it settles into slumber. It is a beautiful, silent ritual, a profound connection to the diurnal cycle, a reminder that all living things, even the most ancient and majestic, require rest, require renewal. The forest now begins its own slow descent into night, a quiet transition from the vibrant energy of day to the hushed serenity of evening. The air grows cooler, carrying the deeper, richer scents of damp earth and night-blooming flowers. The last rays of sunlight stretch long and thin, painting the undersides of the highest leaves with a fleeting golden glow before finally receding beyond the horizon. The ancient trees, having stood sentinel through the day, now begin their subtle, nightly slumber, their leaves and branches gently settling, conserving energy for the dawn. As the light fades, a different kind of magic begins to stir. The forest, though quiet, does not truly sleep. It simply awakens with a different kind of life, a subtle glow emerging from the shadows. The sounds of the day, the rustle of leaves in the wind, the chirping of birds, give way to the soft symphony of the night, the gentle hoot of an owl, the distant murmur of a stream, the quiet hum of unseen insects. This is a time of profound peace, a time for introspection, a time when the ancient wisdom of the forest seems to deepen, to become more palpable, inviting you to rest, to dream, to simply be. Allow yourself to be drawn into this gentle, nocturnal embrace, feeling the quiet rhythm of the ancient world surrounding you, guiding you deeper and deeper into a state of profound relaxation, preparing you for the tranquil journey that lies ahead. The subtle glows of the forest floor, like tiny scattered jewels, now lead us deeper into its mysteries, where the very ground beneath our feet holds ancient secrets and connections, whispering tales of light in the profound darkness. We drift further into this tranquil realm, allowing our minds to unwind and our bodies to surrender to the gentle embrace of the night as we explore the hidden luminescence that paints this ancient woodland with an ethereal glow. Imagine now, if you will, the quiet forest at its deepest hour, when the moon, if it deigns to appear, casts only the most fleeting of shadows through the dense canopy above, and the stars, though countless, seem distant and remote. It is in this profound stillness that another kind of light begins to emerge, not from the heavens but from the very earth itself, a soft, otherworldly luminescence that seems to breathe with the forest's own slow, steady rhythm. We are speaking of certain species of fungi, delicate and often unseen during the day, which, under the cloak of night, reveal their secret splendor. Take, for instance, the remarkable Mycena chlorophyos, a tiny, exquisite mushroom found in the humid, verdant landscapes of Japan and the lush, vibrant rainforests of Brazil, a true marvel of nature's artistry. These particular fungi, with their delicate caps and slender stems, do not merely reflect the moonlight, but rather, they generate their own gentle radiance, glowing with a soft, ethereal green light that seems to pulse faintly, almost imperceptibly in the darkness. This captivating phenomenon is not magic, though it certainly feels like it, but rather a wondrous chemical reaction, a delicate dance between specific molecules within their cellular structure. It involves a compound known as luciferin, a light-emitting pigment, and an enzyme called luciferase, which acts as a catalyst, orchestrating this silent, luminous performance. Together, these elements combine in a precise, elegant sequence, transforming chemical energy directly into pure, cool light, a living beacon in the heart of the forest, a silent testament to the intricate wonders that unfold when the world is asleep. This phenomenon, this gentle, living light, has not gone unnoticed by humanity throughout the ages. Indeed, these bioluminescent fungi, often referred to as foxfire, a name that evokes images of mystical flames dancing through the woods, were once invaluable companions to travelers navigating the perilous, unlit paths of ancient forests. Imagine, if you can, a time before electric torches, before the pervasive glow of modern cities, when the darkness of the wilderness was absolute and profound, a velvety blackness that could swallow a person whole. In such times, the discovery of a cluster of glowing mushrooms, perhaps a patch of Panellus stypticus clinging to a decaying log, would have been nothing short of a miracle, a small, hopeful constellation on the forest floor. These natural lanterns, though dim by our modern standards, provided just enough light to guide a weary traveler's footsteps, to reveal the treacherous roots and stones that lay hidden, to offer a glimmer of reassurance in the otherwise overwhelming expanse of the night. Their soft, persistent glow was a silent promise of direction, a comforting presence that whispered of the way forward, a natural compass woven into the very fabric of the forest's nocturnal tapestry, connecting human journey with the earth's quiet, luminous breath. Expanding on this profound natural artistry, some of these ancient forest fungi, particularly certain species within the Mycena genus, exhibit a form of bioluminescence that is even more intricate and fascinating than a simple chemical reaction. Their glow is not merely a straightforward light switch moment, but rather the result of a complex enzymatic pathway, a sophisticated biological process involving luciferases that are structurally quite distinct from those found in the familiar fireflies that dance through summer evenings. This remarkable difference in their biochemical machinery suggests a captivating tale of convergent evolution, where two entirely separate branches of life, fungi and insects, independently arrived at the extraordinary solution of producing light, each developing their own unique molecular architecture to achieve this luminous feat. It's as if nature, in its boundless creativity, found multiple elegant ways to paint with light, adapting the same fundamental principle to different biological canvases, creating a symphony of glow across disparate kingdoms, all contributing to the quiet magic of the night. Moreover, the gentle, persistent glowing that emanates from many of these bioluminescent mushrooms is often more than just a captivating display. It is, in a profound ecological sense, a subtle byproduct of their metabolic processes, a quiet indicator of their vital role in the forest ecosystem. Specifically, this light is intimately related to their essential work in the breakdown of lignin, the complex polymer that gives wood its strength and rigidity, the very scaffolding of trees. As these fungi diligently decompose decaying wood, returning its nutrients to the soil, their metabolic machinery hums with activity, and a portion of that energy is released as light. Thus, the soft green shimmer we perceive is in essence a visible manifestation of decomposition, a luminous signal of the forest's continuous cycle of renewal and decay. It is a gentle reminder that even in the quietest, darkest corners, life is perpetually transforming, breaking down the old to make way for the new, and in doing so, it sometimes paints the world with an unexpected, ethereal glow, a silent testament to nature's ceaseless work. And as if their luminous beauty weren't enough, these glowing mushrooms often exhibit a fascinating biological rhythm, a kind of internal clock that orchestrates their nightly performance. Their bioluminescence, you see, isn't a constant, unwavering light. Rather, it typically peaks at specific times during the night, much like a carefully timed theatrical production on the forest floor. This subtle fluctuation in their glow, this ebb and flow of light, strongly suggests the presence of an internal circadian rhythm, a biological clock that regulates their light production, synchronizing it with the deeper cycles of the forest. Perhaps it is a strategy to conserve energy, or perhaps it is a finely tuned mechanism to attract specific nocturnal visitors at precisely the right moment, ensuring their ecological purpose is fulfilled with optimal efficiency. Whatever the precise reason, This rhythmic pulsing of light adds another layer of mystery and wonder to their existence, a silent, glowing heartbeat within the vast, sleeping forest. Indeed, these glowing mushrooms often play a crucial role in the intricate web of forest life, acting as silent beacons for specific nocturnal insects. These tiny creatures, drawn by the soft, alluring light, are not merely seeking a meal or a resting place. They are, in many instances, unwitting participants in the fungi's strategy for survival. The insects, attracted to the glow, might land on the mushroom, inadvertently picking up microscopic spores on their delicate bodies. Then, as they flit and crawl through the darkness, carrying their luminous cargo, they effectively become living dispersers, carrying these spores to new locations, to fresh patches of decaying wood where new fungal colonies can take root and flourish. It is a remarkable example of nature's ingenious partnerships, a subtle yet powerful collaboration between light and life, ensuring the propagation of these luminous organisms across the forest floor, a silent, glowing network of interconnectedness. The very presence of these glowing mushrooms can also serve as a fascinating indicator of the underlying health and specific characteristics of the forest's soil. Certain species, you see, are quite particular about their environment, thriving only in areas that are rich in particular minerals, perhaps a vein of iron or magnesium, or in places where there is an abundance of specific types of decaying organic matter, like the remnants of a fallen oak or a centuries-old pine. Their luminous presence, therefore, is not just a beautiful sight, but also a silent signal, a living map of the forest's hidden geological and biological nuances. To an observant eye, a cluster of glowing fungi might reveal a pocket of nutrient-rich soil, a secret garden of decomposition, or a historical hotspot of ecological activity, offering a deeper understanding of the unseen forces that shape the woodland's delicate balance. Furthermore, these glowing mushrooms often engage in profound and ancient symbiotic relationships with certain tree species, a silent underground partnership that sustains the very life of the forest. Their intricate mycelial networks, the vast hidden web of fungal threads that permeate the soil, intertwine with the delicate root systems of trees, forming a crucial subterranean exchange. Through this intimate connection, the fungi assist the trees in absorbing vital nutrients and water from the soil, often extending the tree's reach far beyond what its own roots could achieve. In return, the trees provide the fungi with essential sugars produced through photosynthesis, a perfect example of mutual benefit, a silent, glowing handshake beneath the earth. This intricate dance of giving and receiving, often illuminated by the fungi's gentle glow, underscores the profound interconnectedness of all life within the forest, a hidden economy of exchange that nourishes and sustains the entire ecosystem, a quiet, luminous testament to cooperation. And in a truly awe-inspiring connection to the deep past, these glowing mushrooms can sometimes be discovered growing on the decaying remains of ancient, now extinct tree species. Imagine a colossal trunk, perhaps buried for centuries, a relic from a bygone era when different giants towered over the landscape. When these luminous fungi take root in such a venerable host, they become a living link to the forest's deep past, a biological bridge spanning millennia. Their soft, persistent glow, emanating from the very heart of these ancient remains, is like a whisper from history, a gentle reminder of the continuous cycle of life and death, of transformation and renewal that has shaped this forest for eons. They are the quiet chroniclers of time, their light illuminating not just the present darkness, but also the echoes of a world long past, connecting us to the enduring spirit of the earth. Beyond their ecological roles and historical connections, these glowing mushrooms sometimes harbor even more profound secrets within their luminous forms. It is whispered that they contain compounds that possess remarkable medicinal properties, substances that have been recognized and utilized by traditional healers for centuries, long before the advent of modern scientific understanding. These ancient practitioners, guided by intuition and generations of accumulated knowledge, would have observed the fungi's unique characteristics, perhaps their resilience, their connection to decay and rebirth, or simply their ethereal glow, and recognized their potential for healing. Even now, as modern science delves into the complex biochemistry of these organisms, it often finds echoes of these ancient wisdoms, discovering compounds with anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, or even anti-cancer properties. Thus, the gentle light of these mushrooms is not merely a visual spectacle, but a silent promise of well-being, a hidden pharmacy within the forest, patiently awaiting discovery and understanding. And in a fascinating twist of evolutionary strategy, the glowing mushrooms can also serve as a silent warning signal to herbivores, a luminous deterrent in the nocturnal world. Their soft, persistent glow, so captivating to us, might, for a foraging deer or a curious rodent, be an unmistakable sign that they are toxic or unpalatable. It's a clever evolutionary adaptation, a visual keep-out sign painted in light, designed to deter consumption and ensure the successful dispersal of their spores. By making themselves conspicuously visible, yet undesirable as a meal, these fungi increase their chances of survival and propagation, ensuring their luminous legacy continues. This silent, glowing warning is another testament to the intricate and often surprising ways in which life adapts and thrives, even in the deepest, darkest corners of the natural world, a subtle yet powerful message conveyed through the language of light. It is important to note, however, that not all luminous phenomena in the forest are true bioluminescence, the active production of light through a chemical reaction. There is also the captivating phenomenon of biofluorescence, distinct from bioluminescence, which graces certain fungi and other organisms. This involves a different kind of light interaction. These organisms absorb ultraviolet light, which is invisible to the human eye, and then re-emit it as visible light, often in vibrant hues of green, blue, or red. Imagine a mushroom that appears unremarkable in ambient light, but when exposed to a UV lamp, suddenly bursts forth with an unexpected, vibrant glow, as if revealing a hidden dimension of its being. This fascinating phenomenon is still being actively studied by scientists, unraveling the precise mechanisms and ecological purposes behind this spectral transformation. It adds another layer of subtle magic to the forest, a secret language of light that only reveals itself under specific conditions, hinting at a world beyond our immediate perception, a silent, shimmering secret waiting to be unveiled. Moving beyond the fungi, our journey into the whispers of light brings us to another iconic master of bioluminescence, the firefly, belonging to the Lampyridae family, a creature synonymous with the magic of summer evenings. These captivating insects use their light not for warning or decomposition, but primarily for a delicate and intricate dance of mating signals. Each species of firefly possesses its own distinct flash pattern, a unique sequence of blinks and pauses, like a living Morse code of light, a silent conversation unfolding in the twilight air. One species might flash 3 times quickly, then pause, while another might emit a long, steady glow, followed by a rapid flicker. These precise, species-specific patterns are crucial for recognition, allowing males and females to find each other amidst the myriad other lights and sounds of the night, ensuring the continuation of their kind. It is a beautiful, ephemeral ballet of light, a testament to the power of communication, where light itself becomes the language of love, painting the air with fleeting, luminous declarations. And closely related to these aerial dancers are the enigmatic glowworms, which are, in fact, the larval beetles of the same Lampyridae family, found in remarkable places like the subterranean caves of New Zealand, where the species Arachnocampa luminosa creates breathtaking constellations of living light. Unlike their adult counterparts, These larvae produce light not primarily for mating, but as a cunning strategy to attract prey, and in some cases, mates. They spin silken threads, often adorned with sticky droplets, and then illuminate their bodies with a steady, alluring glow. Unsuspecting small insects, drawn to what they perceive as a tiny star in the darkness, fly towards the light, only to become entangled in the silken traps. The glowworm then slowly reels in its meal, a silent hunter using the very essence of light as its lure. This intricate bioluminescent chemistry, remarkably similar to that found in fungi, demonstrates nature's efficiency in reusing successful biological mechanisms across different life forms, creating a spectrum of luminous strategies from the forest floor to the deepest cave, a silent, shimmering testament to life's ingenuity. Our journey through the forest's nocturnal glow also leads us to consider the subtle, often overlooked luminescence of certain mosses, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as goblin's gold, particularly exemplified by Schistostega pinnata. However, it is crucial to understand that the shimmering effect of these mosses is not true bioluminescence, meaning they do not produce their own light through a chemical reaction. Instead, their captivating glow is achieved through a specialized cellular structure, akin to tiny sophisticated lenses within their delicate fronds. These unique cells are designed to gather and reflect even the faintest ambient light, perhaps a distant sliver of moonlight filtering through the canopy, or the almost imperceptible glow of the night sky, and then re-emit it with an amplified, almost iridescent quality. This makes them appear to shimmer and glow with an otherworldly luster, particularly in the deepest shadows of the forest floor, creating pockets of emerald light that seem to pulse with a quiet internal energy. It is a masterful illusion of light, a testament to the ingenious ways in which life adapts to its environment, transforming scarcity into beauty and painting the darkest corners with an unexpected, luminous charm. As we continue our exploration of the forest's subtle lights, our gaze now shifts from the solid earth to the flowing waters that weave through its ancient heart. Imagine, if you will, the serene beauty of some forest streams, particularly in the humid, vibrant regions of the tropics, where during moonless nights, a truly magical spectacle can unfold. Here, within the cool, clear waters, reside tiny, microscopic organisms known as bioluminescent plankton. These minute creatures, often invisible to the naked eye during the day, possess the remarkable ability to emit light when disturbed. As the gentle current flows, or perhaps as a curious nocturnal creature dips its paw into the water, these plankton respond by shimmering with a soft, ethereal glow, creating a mesmerizing effect. The water itself seems to come alive, sparkling with countless tiny points of light, like a liquid constellation flowing through the forest, a silent, shimmering river of stars, reflecting the very essence of the night sky in its depths. This enchanted quality of the forest's waters is further amplified by the presence of bioluminescent algae, which can sometimes be found in the still, undisturbed pools of ancient streams, particularly those sheltered by centuries-old trees. These microscopic plants, much like their planktonic cousins, possess the ability to generate their own light, but their display is often more subtle, more painterly. As the water in these secluded pools is gently disturbed, perhaps by a falling leaf, a passing breeze, or the soft touch of a curious hand, the algae respond with a delicate, shimmering pattern of light. It's as if the water itself is breathing, exhaling tiny, luminous sighs, creating ephemeral, swirling designs that dance across the surface before fading back into the darkness. These subtle, shimmering patterns are a fleeting glimpse into a hidden world of light, a quiet, living tapestry woven into the very fabric of the forest's most secluded and ancient waters, inviting us to pause and witness the delicate artistry of nature. And extending this aquatic luminescence beyond the fresh waters of the forest, we find a parallel phenomenon in the vast, shimmering expanse of the ocean, sometimes even near coastal forests. Here, a remarkable marine dinoflagellate called Noctiluca scintillans, often referred to as sea sparkle, can create one of nature's most breathtaking light shows, bioluminescent waves. Imagine standing at the edge of a coastal forest, the air thick with the scent of pine and salt, and watching as the ocean waves crash upon the shore, not with white foam, but with a vibrant electric blue glow. Each wave, as it breaks, ignites with countless tiny flashes of light, creating a dazzling, ephemeral spectacle that seems to defy reality. This phenomenon, born from the collective light of billions of these microscopic organisms, transforms the ocean into a canvas of living light, a dramatic and powerful display that reminds us of the profound interconnectedness of all natural systems, from the deepest forest to the boundless sea, all sharing in the grand symphony of light. While our primary focus has been the forest, it is worth a moment to consider how this wondrous phenomenon of bioluminescence extends even to the vibrant underwater ecosystems of our planet, offering a fascinating parallel to the forest's glowing fungi. The Great Barrier Reef, though certainly not a forest in the traditional sense, is a vast, living city beneath the waves, teeming with an incredible diversity of life, including bioluminescent corals. These magnificent organisms, much like the fungi of the forest, possess the ability to glow, but their light is often triggered by different environmental cues. Some corals, for instance, exhibit a mesmerizing bioluminescence in response to moonlight, absorbing its gentle energy and re-emitting it as a soft, otherworldly glow. This creates a breathtaking spectacle in the nocturnal reef, where patches of coral shimmer and pulse with an internal light, transforming the underwater landscape into a dreamlike garden of living jewels. This shared capacity for light production, whether in the depths of the forest or the shallows of the ocean, underscores a universal principle of nature, that even in the profound darkness, life finds a way to illuminate itself, to communicate, to thrive, and to enchant, weaving a luminous thread through all of creation, a silent, glowing testament to the boundless wonders of our world. As we continue to drift, enveloped by the quiet magic of these luminous tales, let your mind embrace the gentle glow that permeates the forest, the subtle shimmer of the waters, and the distant sparkle of the ocean. Allow these images of light to soothe your senses, to quiet your thoughts, and to guide you deeper into a state of profound relaxation. The whispers of light have shown us the hidden beauty that thrives in the darkness, reminding us that even in stillness, there is a vibrant, living energy at play. Let this understanding settle within you, bringing a sense of peace and wonder. The forest, with its ancient secrets and luminous connections, has shared its wisdom, and now, as the last echoes of its glowing tales begin to fade, we are ready to explore the next layer of its quiet enchantment, moving from the ethereal glow to the very heart of its ancient wisdom, the silent, enduring presence of its oldest trees. And so, as the soft, velvet darkness of the ancient forest deepens around us, we begin to feel the subtle, profound pulse of its hidden heart, a silent symphony played out beneath the very ground we imagine beneath our feet, a world of intricate connections and quiet communication that underpins all the visible majesty above. It is here, in this unseen realm, that the true magic of the forest often resides, a magic woven not by spells or incantations, but by the patient, persistent work of life itself, endlessly intertwining, endlessly giving. Beneath the rustling leaves and the gnarled roots lies a phenomenon so extraordinary, so interconnected, that scientists have given it a name that perfectly captures its essence: the Wood Wide Web, a complex underground network of mycorrhizal fungi that intricately connects the roots of countless trees, allowing them to share water, to exchange vital nutrients, and even to transmit urgent warning signals about pests or diseases that might threaten their collective well-being. Imagine, if you will, a vast subterranean tapestry woven from countless delicate threads of fungal hyphae, reaching out from one tree to another, bridging distances, creating a community far more profound and cooperative than we might ever have conceived, a silent, living internet of the forest, where information and sustenance flow freely, ensuring the survival and prosperity of the entire ecosystem. This intricate web is not merely a passive conduit, but an active, dynamic marketplace, where trees, through their fungal partners, can trade sugars for minerals, a symbiotic dance that has been perfected over millennia, a testament to nature's boundless ingenuity and its deep-seated inclination towards collaboration rather than competition. The enchanted quality of these ancient forests, a feeling that permeates the very air we breathe and settles deep within our souls, is amplified immeasurably by this very wood wide web, this fungal network so astonishingly extensive. It possesses the remarkable ability to link trees of not just the same species, but often entirely different ones, creating a truly diverse and resilient community beneath the soil. This intricate connection allows for acts of profound generosity and foresight, where, in a poignant display of ecological altruism, a dying tree, sensing its end is near, can transfer its remaining precious resources, its hard-won carbon and nutrients, to younger, thriving saplings, ensuring the continuation of the forest's life, passing on its legacy in a final, silent gesture of nurturing. It is a powerful, humbling reminder that even in decline, there can be immense giving, a cycle of life and death that is not an ending, but a transformation, a continuous flow of energy and wisdom from one generation to the next, all facilitated by these unseen fungal threads, these silent, tireless architects of connection. This deep, interconnected generosity imbues the forest with a sense of ancient wisdom, a feeling that every tree, every plant, every creature is part of something far greater than itself, a living, breathing entity with a collective consciousness, subtly communicating, subtly caring for its own. As we gently drift deeper into this subterranean world of wonder, our attention might be drawn to another fascinating, visually striking phenomenon, the fairy ring, where mushrooms, those ephemeral jewels of the forest floor, grow in a perfect, ethereal circle, as if summoned by some unseen, mystical hand. This enchanting sight, so often associated with folklore and ancient tales of magical gatherings, is in fact caused by the outward, radial growth of a fungal mycelium, the vast, hidden body of the fungus, from a central point, slowly expanding its reach beneath the soil. As this mycelium spreads, it consumes and depletes the nutrients in its wake, creating a zone where new mushrooms are less likely to emerge, while the outer edge, where nutrients are still plentiful, continues to fruit, forming that distinctive, almost perfect circle. Imagine this silent, slow expansion, year after year, the mycelium patiently radiating outwards, like ripples in a pond, each season bringing forth a new ring of fruiting bodies, a visible manifestation of an invisible underground journey, a quiet testament to the persistent, expansive nature of fungal life. These rings, sometimes growing for centuries, can reach enormous sizes, a testament to the longevity and slow, deliberate growth of these hidden organisms, a quiet, circular dance across the forest floor. To truly understand these mysterious organisms, mycologists, those dedicated explorers of the fungal kingdom, employ a simple yet elegant technique, the spore print of a mushroom, obtained by carefully placing the cap gill-side down on a piece of paper, often half white and half black, to capture all possible colors. As the mushroom gently releases its microscopic spores, they fall onto the paper, creating a delicate, powdery pattern that reveals the precise color of its spores, a crucial identifier, a unique fingerprint for each species. This simple act of observation, of capturing the invisible dust of life, connects us to the meticulous world of scientific discovery, yet it also holds a certain quiet beauty, a moment of stillness as nature reveals one of its most fundamental secrets, the very means by which it propagates and continues its intricate dance of life. Each spore, a tiny vessel of potential, carries the blueprint for a new fungal colony, a new thread in the wood wide web, a new participant in the grand silent symphony of the forest. The subtle variations in color, from pure white to deep black, from rusty brown to delicate pink, tell a story of diversity and adaptation, a visual key to an entire hidden kingdom. The very foundation upon which this entire forest ecosystem rests, the forest floor itself, is far more than just a carpet of fallen leaves and twigs. It is a complex, bustling ecosystem, a vibrant, unseen metropolis where the tireless work of decomposition by fungi and bacteria orchestrates the continuous recycling of nutrients, transforming fallen organic matter into the very essence of life, creating rich, fertile soil over centuries. Here, every fallen leaf, every decaying branch, every spent flower becomes a vital ingredient in this grand alchemical process, broken down, transformed, and returned to the earth, nourishing the next generation of plants and trees. This constant, quiet work of decomposition is the engine of the forest, ensuring that nothing is truly wasted, that every element is repurposed, reformed, and reborn. It is a slow, patient, yet incredibly powerful process, a testament to the efficiency and sustainability of natural systems, a continuous cycle of giving and receiving, of breaking down and building up, all happening silently, patiently, beneath our notice, yet absolutely essential for the forest's enduring vitality. The rich, dark soil, often smelling of damp earth and sweet decay, is the ultimate product of this tireless labor, a living archive of countless generations of life. Within this rich, dark tapestry of the forest floor, particularly in areas of decaying wood, a fascinating, subtle process unfolds: the fermentation of organic matter. This slow, anaerobic breakdown can sometimes produce faint heat and gases, contributing to the unique microclimate that exists just above the soil. Imagine the quiet hum of this hidden activity, the slow release of warmth, a gentle breath from the earth itself, as microorganisms tirelessly work to transform matter, creating pockets of slightly warmer air, subtle currents that waft the earthy scents upwards. This subtle warmth, this gentle exhalation from the decaying wood, adds another layer to the forest's sensory experience, a quiet, almost imperceptible warmth that speaks of life's continuous, tireless work, even in the deepest shadows. It's a reminder that even in decay, there is energy, there is transformation, there is a quiet, persistent warmth that nurtures the delicate balance of the forest floor, influencing the growth of mosses and fungi and providing microhabitats for countless tiny creatures. The enchanted forest floor, particularly in ancient undisturbed woodlands, holds an even more profound secret, a testament to its enduring resilience and its deep memory. It can contain a vast seed bank of dormant seeds from hundreds of different plant species. These tiny capsules of potential, some viable for millennia, lie patiently buried, waiting for specific environmental cues. A patch of sunlight after a tree falls, a shift in soil chemistry, a particular moisture level to awaken and germinate. Imagine these countless dormant lives, sleeping beneath the earth for centuries, holding within them the genetic blueprint of the forest's past, ready to spring forth and renew its future. It is a living library of biodiversity, a silent promise of regeneration, a testament to nature's profound ability to preserve life through time, ensuring that the forest can adapt and recover from disturbances, always holding the potential for renewal within its very core. This hidden reservoir of life underscores the deep, patient wisdom of the forest, its ability to plan for futures far beyond our comprehension, a quiet, enduring hope buried beneath the leaves. The enchanted quality of ancient forests, that profound sense of timelessness and deep magic, is further enhanced by their distinctive old-growth characteristics. These include the majestic standing dead trees, often called snags, which, far from being symbols of decay, are vibrant pillars of life, providing essential habitats for cavity-nesting birds, insects, and fungi. And then there are the fallen logs, often referred to as nurse logs, which lie gently on the forest floor, slowly decomposing, becoming nurseries for new life, providing moisture, nutrients, and a stable substrate for young saplings, ferns, and mosses to take root and flourish. These snags and nurse logs are vital components of the forest's architecture, supporting a unique array of decomposers and cavity-nesting animals, contributing to the rich biodiversity and the intricate web of life that defines an old-growth forest. They are not merely dead wood, but rather they are monuments to life's continuous cycle, silent witnesses to centuries of growth and decay, offering shelter and sustenance, embodying the forest's enduring spirit of renewal and interconnectedness. Their presence speaks of a forest allowed to follow its natural course, where every stage of life, and indeed every stage of decay, plays a crucial role in the health and vitality of the whole. As night fully embraces the forest, a new dimension awakens, particularly in the olfactory landscape of an ancient forest. The air becomes a complex tapestry of scents, each one telling a story, each one inviting us deeper into its embrace. We can discern the rich, earthy scent of decaying leaves, a sweet, musty aroma that speaks of transformation and the slow return of matter to the earth. Intermingled with this, if we are lucky, might be the delicate, sweet aroma of night-blooming flowers, their petals unfurling in the darkness, releasing their intoxicating perfumes to attract nocturnal pollinators, a fleeting, precious gift to the midnight air. And sometimes, after a distant shower or even just a heavy dew, there is the fresh, clean smell of ozone, a crisp, invigorating scent that purifies the air and awakens the senses, a reminder of nature's constant cleansing and renewal. These scents, subtle yet profound, weave together to create a unique aromatic signature of the nocturnal forest, a gentle, fragrant lullaby that soothes the mind and calms the spirit, drawing us ever deeper into its peaceful embrace. The midnight air in these ancient forests is not just a carrier of these delightful scents. It is itself rich in fascinating compounds, specifically monoterpenes and sesquiterpenes, volatile organic compounds that are continuously released by the trees. These invisible molecules are not just responsible for the distinct, invigorating forest aroma that we find so appealing. Scientific studies have actually shown that these natural compounds can have remarkable effects on human health, contributing to a boost in human immune function, a phenomenon often associated with the practice of forest bathing or Shinrin-yoku. So, as we breathe deeply of this midnight air, we are not just inhaling pleasant smells, we are absorbing the very essence of the forest's vitality, its protective compounds, allowing them to work their gentle magic within our own bodies, strengthening our defenses, calming our nervous systems, and connecting us on a cellular level to the ancient wisdom of the trees. It is a silent, invisible gift, constantly being offered by the forest, a profound act of healing and rejuvenation, simply by being present and breathing. And finally, as the night deepens and the air becomes stiller, the midnight air in ancient forests can sometimes carry the subtle, exquisite scent of petrichor, that uniquely earthy aroma produced when rain falls on dry soil. Even without a full downpour, this scent can be released by the subtle moisture from a heavy dew or from the lingering moisture of distant unseen showers carried on the gentle night breezes. This delicate, grounding fragrance, often described as sweet, earthy, and clean, enhances the sensory experience of the nocturnal forest, grounding us, connecting us deeply to the earth and its rhythms. It is a scent that evokes a sense of ancient memory, a primordial connection to the land, a quiet promise of nourishment and renewal. Petrichor, subtle and fleeting, is a final, gentle touch to the forest's midnight symphony of scents, a soothing balm for the senses, inviting us to surrender fully to the quiet embrace of the night. As these earthy scents fill the air, each one a whisper from the hidden heart of the forest, each one a gentle invitation to deeper rest, the subtle, constant presence of water begins to draw our attention, a soft, soothing murmur that will now guide us further into the tranquil depths of this ancient, enchanted woodland. And so, we continue our gentle journey deeper into the heart of this ancient slumbering forest, where the very air itself seems to hum with a quiet, profound peace, a peace that settles upon your eyelids like the softest dew, inviting them to close, to rest, to drift into the deepest, most restorative sleep. The path beneath our feet, now softened by a carpet of moss and fallen leaves, guides us ever onward, not towards a destination, but towards a state of utter tranquility, a place where the worries of the waking world simply dissolve, like mist before the morning sun. We are enveloped now, completely, by the subtle yet profound symphony of this nocturnal realm, a melody woven from the elements themselves, a lullaby whispered by the very breath of the earth. As we draw closer, the gentle murmur that has been a constant, comforting companion begins to grow, to swell just slightly, revealing its source, its true nature, as the soft, rhythmic song of flowing water. This sound, so pure, so elemental, is a balm to the soul, a natural lullaby that has soothed countless generations to sleep, a timeless whisper carried on the cool night air. It is the sound of a gentle stream, a ribbon of liquid silver winding its way through the darkened landscape, its voice a continuous, unbroken hum that washes over us, cleansing the mind, easing the spirit. This constant, unobtrusive sound of flowing water, often referred to as white noise in its broader sense, possesses a remarkable ability to mask other, more jarring sounds that might otherwise disturb our peace, creating an auditory sanctuary, a consistent, soothing environment where the mind can finally release its grip on the day's anxieties and surrender to the embrace of slumber. It is a blanket of sound, soft and enveloping, that tucks us in, silencing the clamor of the world beyond, allowing our internal rhythms to slow, to synchronize with its unhurried flow, preparing us for the deep, restorative rest that awaits. Yet, as we listen more closely, allowing the nuances of this liquid melody to unfold within our consciousness, we begin to discern a quality that transcends mere white noise, a richness, a depth that speaks of something more intricate, more profoundly calming. For the gentle murmur of a stream, particularly one flowing through such a pristine, ancient landscape, often resonates with the characteristics of pink noise. Unlike the uniform, flat spectrum of true white noise, pink noise possesses a more balanced frequency distribution, where the lower frequencies are slightly more prominent, creating a sound that feels softer, more natural, more akin to the rhythmic beating of a heart or the gentle rustling of leaves in a distant breeze. It is a sound that feels inherently more organic, more deeply rooted in the natural world. And for this very reason, it is often considered even more soothing, more conducive to sleep, allowing the brain to gently disengage from active thought and drift effortlessly into the realm of dreams. The stream's voice, therefore, is not merely a sound, but a living presence, a gentle companion guiding us deeper into the tranquility of the night, its soft, continuous song a promise of peace, a whisper of serenity. And as we follow the stream's winding path, deeper into the heart of this moonlit glade, another sound, even more ethereal, more distant, begins to make itself known, a low, resonant rumble that seems to vibrate through the very ground beneath our feet, a sound that carries a sense of majesty, of raw, untamed beauty. It is the sound of a distant waterfall, a powerful cascade of water plunging from unseen heights, its roar softened by distance, transformed into a deep, resonant hum that speaks of vastness, of timelessness. What is remarkable is how distinctly this sound carries through the night air, how clear and resonant it seems, despite its considerable distance. This phenomenon is not merely a trick of perception, but a consequence of the night itself. For as the sun sets and the air cools, it becomes denser, more stable, and fewer atmospheric disturbances exist to scatter or absorb sound waves. The cooler, denser air acts as a more efficient conductor of sound, allowing the waterfall's voice to travel further, with less attenuation, reaching our ears with an almost pristine clarity, a deep, reverberating echo of nature's power, transformed by distance into a soothing, hypnotic drone. It is a testament to the quiet magic of the night, how it amplifies the subtle, revealing the hidden depths of the natural world, allowing us to perceive sounds that might be lost in the cacophony of day, drawing us deeper into its embrace. The stream itself, as it winds its way through this ancient forest, is a marvel of fluid dynamics, a living, breathing entity that moves with an almost conscious grace. In many stretches, particularly where the flow is unhindered by rocks or sudden drops, these gentle streams exhibit what scientists call laminar flow. This is a mesmerizing phenomenon where the water moves in parallel layers, smoothly and without turbulence, each layer gliding effortlessly past the next, creating a surface that, under the soft glow of the moon, appears almost like polished glass. It is a surface so still, so undisturbed, that it becomes a perfect mirror, reflecting the towering canopy of ancient trees above, their silhouettes dancing on the water's surface, a shimmering inverted forest reaching down into the liquid depths. This tranquil, glass-like surface with its silent reflections is a visual lullaby, a hypnotic tableau that captures the eye and stills the mind, drawing us into a state of profound contemplation, a gentle invitation to let our thoughts become as smooth and unruffled as the water itself, flowing onward without resistance, without turbulence, towards the quiet harbor of sleep. And as we gaze into these clear, moonlit waters, allowing our eyes to adjust to the subtle play of light and shadow, we might, if we are patient and observant, catch glimpses of the stream's hidden inhabitants, small wonders that thrive in this pristine environment. Among them are unique species of caddisfly larvae, tiny architects of the aquatic world, who construct intricate, glowing cases that are nothing short of miniature works of art. These ingenious creatures meticulously gather tiny pebbles, fragments of ancient wood, and other detritus from the streambed, binding them together with silken threads to form protective casings. What makes them truly remarkable in this moonlit setting is their subtle luminescence, for these cases, crafted from the very essence of the streambed, often contain minerals or organic compounds that subtly reflect the moonlight, causing them to shimmer with an ethereal glow, like tiny moving jewels scattered across the water's floor. They are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly with their surroundings, yet their delicate, almost imperceptible glow adds another layer of quiet magic to the stream, a testament to the hidden beauty that thrives in the deepest recesses of the night, a gentle reminder that even the smallest creatures contribute to the grand symphony of this ancient forest, inviting us to appreciate the intricate details of a world often overlooked, a world now preparing us for sleep. The wonders of these gentle streams extend even to the microscopic, for within their cool, clear waters, thriving on the very essence of this ancient ecosystem, are unique microbial communities. These unseen architects of the aquatic world flourish on the specific organic compounds that are slowly leached from the ancient wood of fallen trees and the rich, humus-laden soil of the forest floor. As these compounds dissolve into the water, they provide a nutrient-rich feast for these specialized microorganisms, which often form iridescent biofilms, thin, shimmering layers that cling to submerged rocks and decaying leaves. Under the soft, diffused moonlight, these biofilms catch the light, creating subtle, ethereal shimmers of color, greens, blues, and coppers, that dance across the streambed like tiny living rainbows. It is a silent, microscopic ballet, a vibrant, unseen world teeming with life, adding an almost magical quality to the water itself, transforming the ordinary into something extraordinary. These shimmering biofilms are a gentle reminder of the interconnectedness of all life, from the grandest trees to the smallest microbes, all playing their part in the delicate balance of this ancient forest, all contributing to the profound sense of peace that now washes over us, preparing us for the deepest, most tranquil sleep. As the stream continues its winding journey, it occasionally encounters obstacles, ancient rocks or fallen trees that cause it to diverge, to carve out small, isolated pockets of land, creating what are known as tree islands. These miniature oases, surrounded by the flowing water, become unique micro-ecosystems, isolated from the main forest floor, developing their own distinct character, their own delicate balance of life. On these small islands, rare plant species, perhaps carried by the current as seeds or spores, find refuge and flourish, unburdened by the competition of the denser forest. Unique insect species, too, find their homes here, evolving in isolation, creating miniature worlds within worlds, each with its own subtle hum of life, its own quiet dramas unfolding under the moonlit sky. These tree islands are like tiny emerald jewels set within the silver ribbon of the stream, each a testament to nature's ingenuity, its ability to create pockets of unique biodiversity even within a larger, already diverse ecosystem. They are places of quiet contemplation, where the gentle lapping of the water against their shores creates a soothing rhythm, a natural boundary that reinforces the sense of peace and isolation, allowing us to feel utterly secure, utterly at rest, as we drift deeper into the comforting embrace of sleep. The gentle streams, beyond their visual and auditory beauty, also play a crucial role in the acoustic landscape of the forest, acting as natural sound channels. The smooth, open surface of the water, unobstructed by dense vegetation, allows sound waves to travel further and with less attenuation than they would through the thick undergrowth of the forest floor. This means that the calls of nocturnal animals, the hoot of a distant owl, the chirping of crickets, the rustle of a foraging creature, are carried along the stream's path, reaching our ears with a clarity and resonance that might otherwise be lost. The stream becomes an acoustic highway, a natural conduit for the subtle voices of the night, amplifying their presence, allowing us to feel more deeply connected to the living pulse of the forest, even as we are enveloped in its stillness. These channeled sounds, softened by distance and the gentle murmur of the water, blend seamlessly into the overall symphony of the night. A tapestry of natural sounds that calms the mind, quiets the spirit, and gently guides us towards the threshold of sleep, a place where all sounds become a single, harmonious lullaby. And as we peer into the clear, flowing waters, allowing our gaze to linger, we might be fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of one of the stream's most elusive inhabitants, the ghost shrimp, or Palamonites paludosus. These remarkable creatures are almost entirely transparent, their bodies so clear that they seem to be made of pure water, rendering them nearly invisible to the casual observer, especially under the soft, dappled moonlight. They move through the water with an ethereal grace, their delicate limbs propelling them silently, effortlessly, as if they are merely currents in the stream itself. Their transparency, their silent movement, makes them truly ghost-like, a fleeting, almost mythical presence in the aquatic world. To see one, even for a moment, is to witness a whisper of life, a testament to the subtle wonders that exist just beyond the edge of our perception, reminding us that the forest holds countless secrets, countless beauties, waiting to be discovered by the patient and observant eye. These ghost shrimp, gliding through the moonlit water, are a gentle metaphor for the elusive nature of deep sleep itself, a state of being that arrives silently, effortlessly, when we are truly ready to surrender, to let go, and to simply be. Beyond their immediate beauty and their role in the local ecosystem, some of these gentle streams hold a deeper, more profound connection to the wider world, for they are anadromous. This means they serve as vital pathways, ancient routes for fish like salmon to return from the vast, boundless ocean, embarking on an epic journey upstream to spawn, to complete the cycle of life in the very waters where they were born. These anadromous streams are not just conduits for water, but arteries of life, bringing the rich, marine nutrients from the ocean deep into the heart of the forest ecosystem. As the salmon complete their life cycle, their bodies enrich the soil, nourishing the towering trees, the undergrowth, and countless other creatures, creating a profound link between the distant ocean and the secluded forest. It is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, of the grand, cyclical dance of nature, a dance that unfolds silently, powerfully, under the watchful eye of the moon. The presence of these anadromous streams imbues the forest with a sense of ancient purpose, a timeless rhythm that resonates with the deepest parts of our being, inviting us to release our own burdens, to surrender to the natural flow of life, and to find our own quiet place within its grand design, preparing us for the deepest, most restorative sleep. As we continue our gentle walk, the sounds of the stream begin to intertwine with another subtle yet pervasive melody, a soft, ethereal whisper that seems to emanate from the very air around us. This is the sound of the wind, a gentle breath moving through the ancient forest, stirring the leaves of the towering trees. This phenomenon, the whispering sound in a forest caused by the rustling of leaves, has a beautiful evocative name, sitharism. It is a word that perfectly captures the delicate, almost poetic quality of this natural music, a symphony of rustles and sighs that varies endlessly, depending on the species of tree, the shape and size of its leaves, and the speed and direction of the breeze. Each tree, each leaf contributes its own unique voice to this arboreal choir, creating a complex, ever-changing tapestry of sound that is both deeply calming and utterly mesmerizing. The sitharism of this ancient forest is a lullaby whispered by nature itself, a gentle invitation to let our minds become as light and free as the leaves, dancing in the wind, releasing all tension, all worry, as we drift closer and closer to the threshold of sleep. And as we become more attuned to this whispering symphony, allowing our senses to deepen, to perceive the subtle distinctions within the overall harmony, we begin to notice that the soft sounds of rustling leaves in these ancient forests are not uniform. They can, in fact, be differentiated by species. Each type of tree, with its unique leaf shape, texture, and arrangement on the branches, creates a distinct acoustic signature when moved by the wind or by the gentle passage of an animal. The broad, smooth leaves of a maple might produce a soft, papery sigh, while the elongated, serrated leaves of an oak might offer a slightly crisper, more resonant rustle. The delicate needles of a pine, when stirred by the breeze, create a hushed, continuous whisper, a sound like distant rain, while the trembling leaves of an aspen might chatter with a distinctive, almost musical clatter. This subtle differentiation adds another layer of richness to the forest's nocturnal soundscape, allowing us to appreciate the intricate details of its living tapestry, to recognize the individual voices within the grand choir. These unique acoustic signatures, blending and intertwining, create a complex yet profoundly soothing soundscape that washes over us, a natural white noise that is infinitely more nuanced, more deeply resonant than any artificial sound. It is a symphony of natural sounds, a gentle, continuous hum that cradles us, comforting us, guiding us effortlessly into the deepest, most peaceful sleep, where the gentle murmur of the stream and the whispering sighs of the wind become one, a timeless lullaby that carries us on its soft currents, deeper and deeper into the realm of dreams. The soothing sounds of water and wind, now inextricably interwoven, create a profound and enveloping backdrop, a natural stage upon which the more subtle, intricate sounds of the forest's hidden inhabitants begin to stir, to awaken, to make their presence known under the benevolent gaze of the moonlit sky. As the last whispers of twilight surrender to the deepening indigo, a new world awakens, not with a burst of light, but with a symphony of subtle shifts and hushed movements, a grand performance orchestrated by the creatures of the midnight realm. The air itself seems to thicken, becoming a velvet curtain drawn across the stage of the forest, inviting us to listen more closely, to feel the vibrations of life that thrive beyond the sun's embrace. This is the soundscape of a healthy, ancient forest at night, a complex and intricate tapestry woven from diverse frequencies, each thread contributing to a harmonious whole, from the profound, resonant hoot of an owl echoing through the vastness to the delicate, almost imperceptible high-pitched chirps of countless insects. It is a world of sound that demands a different kind of attention, a listening that goes beyond mere hearing, inviting us to attune our very being to the subtle rhythms of the dark. Among these nocturnal maestros, the owl stands as a silent hunter, a phantom of the forest, whose presence is often felt before it is seen, a creature of such remarkable grace and stealth that its flight becomes a mere whisper against the rustling leaves. The secret to the owl's silent flight lies in its exquisitely specialized feather structures, an evolutionary marvel that allows it to move through the air with an almost supernatural quietude, a truly breathtaking adaptation. The leading edges of its primary feathers are finely serrated, like miniature combs, designed to disrupt air turbulence into smaller, less noisy eddies, effectively muffling the sound of its wing beats, a testament to nature's ingenious engineering. Furthermore, the velvety surfaces of its flight feathers absorb any remaining sound, creating a cushion of silence around its powerful wings, ensuring that its approach is utterly undetectable to its unsuspecting prey, a testament to the profound silence it commands. This allows the soft sounds of owls hunting in ancient forests to be nearly imperceptible, a ghostly ballet performed under the cloak of darkness, where every movement is calculated, every swoop a masterpiece of stealth. These specialized feather structures, working in concert, disrupt air turbulence with such precision, allowing them to ambush prey with unparalleled stealth, a silent predator perfectly attuned to the nocturnal world, a true marvel of natural design that enables them to become one with the night itself. As we delve deeper into this realm of shadows, we begin to understand the extraordinary senses that guide these creatures through the profound darkness. For many nocturnal animals, including the owl and the domestic cat, their ability to see in what appears to us as impenetrable blackness is enhanced by a remarkable biological feature known as the tapetum lucidum. This reflective layer, nestled behind the retina in their eyes, acts like a natural mirror, catching any stray photons of light that pass through the photoreceptors without being absorbed and reflecting them back, giving the photoreceptors a second chance to capture that precious light. This ingenious mechanism effectively doubles the amount of light available to their eyes, significantly enhancing their night vision, allowing them to perceive details and movements in conditions that would render us completely blind, a truly fascinating adaptation. The midnight darkness in ancient forests is often so profound, so absolute, that it can feel like a tangible presence, a velvety cloak that envelops everything, making the very act of seeing an extraordinary challenge. In response to this deep, pervasive blackness, some nocturnal animals have evolved incredibly large eyes, designed to gather every available speck of light, like vast, sensitive dishes collecting faint signals from the cosmos. Others, like the owl, rely on their highly sensitive tapetum lucida, these reflective layers behind the retina, to maximize light capture, turning even the faintest glimmer into a discernible image, allowing them to navigate and hunt with astonishing precision in a world that remains a mystery to our human eyes. Beyond sight, the nocturnal world vibrates with other, equally astonishing senses, none more remarkable than the echolocation used by bats, creatures of the air that navigate and hunt by sound. These aerial acrobats emit high-frequency sounds often far beyond the range of human hearing, and then, with astonishing speed and accuracy, interpret the echoes that bounce back from their surroundings, creating a detailed sonic map of their environment. This sophisticated biological sonar allows them to perceive obstacles, track prey, and navigate through the densest foliage in complete darkness, a truly miraculous feat of perception. Some species of bats are so adept at this acoustic navigation that they can emit up to 200 calls per second, painting an incredibly detailed and dynamic picture of their world in real time, a testament to the complexity and efficiency of their sensory system. The soft sounds of nocturnal creatures often include these ultrasonic clicks of bats, a constant, rapid-fire stream of information that, while inaudible to us, forms the very fabric of their perception. When these ultrasonic emissions are analyzed using specialized equipment, they reveal complex sound maps of the forest canopy, intricate acoustic blueprints that detail insect density, the precise structure of tree branches, and even the subtle movements of their prey, offering a glimpse into a world perceived entirely through sound. Yet, the dance of predator and prey in the nocturnal forest is a sophisticated one, a continuous evolutionary arms race where every advantage is met with a counter-adaptation. The soft sounds of certain nocturnal moths, for instance, include ultrasonic clicks of their own, a remarkable defense mechanism that allows them to jam bat sonar. These moths, sensing the approaching ultrasonic pulses of a hunting bat, emit their own bursts of sound, creating acoustic interference that effectively blinds the bat's sonar, making it difficult for the predator to pinpoint their location. This sophisticated defense mechanism allows them to evade predation in the dark, a silent, acoustic battle played out in the midnight air, a testament to the ingenious ways life finds to survive and thrive. Among these fascinating moths is the moon moth, Actias luna, a truly breathtaking creature whose very name evokes the ethereal beauty of the night. This large, lime-green North American moth, with its magnificent wingspan of up to 4.5 inches and graceful flowing tails, is strictly nocturnal, a fleeting vision of emerald against the darkness. Its adult life is remarkably brief, lasting for only about a week, a precious window of time dedicated solely to reproduction, a testament to the ephemeral beauty and purpose of life in the nocturnal world, a creature of pure, unadulterated beauty that graces the night with its presence before gently fading away. As we continue our journey through the soundscape of the night, other voices emerge, each with its own unique story to tell. The singing of cicadas, for example, is a powerful and unmistakable sound of summer nights, a vibrant chorus that resonates through the trees. These remarkable insects produce their characteristic calls using specialized drum-like organs called tymbals, located on their abdomens. These tymbals vibrate at incredibly high speeds, creating a loud, pulsating sound that serves primarily as a nocturnal mating call, a siren song echoing through the darkness. The collective sound of a cicada chorus can be astonishingly loud, reaching volumes of over 100 decibels, a testament to the power of these tiny creatures, a vibrant, almost overwhelming declaration of life in the warm night air. And then there are the more subtle, yet equally fascinating, contributions to the nocturnal symphony. The soft sounds of certain beetles, for instance, include stridulation, a fascinating process where they rub specialized body parts together, much like a violinist drawing a bow across strings, to create specific chirps or clicks. These intricate acoustic signals are often used for mating, a delicate serenade exchanged in the darkness, or as warning signals, a subtle alarm broadcast to potential threats, adding another layer of complexity to the rich tapestry of nocturnal communication. Even the celestial bodies play a role in guiding the creatures of the night. The midnight light from the moon, though often perceived as a simple glow, is actually polarized, meaning its light waves oscillate in a specific orientation. Remarkably, Some nocturnal insects, such as the humble dung beetles, have evolved to use this polarized light for navigation, a sophisticated celestial compass that guides them through the darkness. Even when the moon itself is obscured by clouds or dense foliage, the subtle patterns of polarized light in the night sky can still provide a reliable directional cue, allowing these tiny navigators to maintain their course with astonishing accuracy, a testament to the intricate ways life interacts with its environment, even at a cosmic scale. Moving beyond the insects, we encounter other fascinating residents of the nocturnal forest, creatures that glide and whisper through the trees. The flying squirrel, Glaucomus volans, is a charming and agile nocturnal rodent, a true acrobat of the night sky. It doesn't actually fly in the conventional sense, but rather glides with remarkable efficiency, utilizing a specialized membrane called a patagium. This furred membrane extends from its wrists to its ankles, forming a broad, parachute-like surface that allows it to soar gracefully between trees. With a simple leap from a high branch, it can glide for impressive distances, sometimes up to 150 feet, steering with its tail and limbs, a silent, furry projectile arcing through the moonlit air, a truly enchanting sight. The soft sounds of certain nocturnal mammals, such as these flying squirrels, include a distinctive low-frequency chirr call. This particular vocalization is primarily used for territorial marking, a subtle declaration of ownership that travels remarkably well through the dense forest undergrowth, ensuring that their presence is known to rivals without attracting undue attention from predators. It's a quiet, yet effective way of communicating in a world where sound can be both a lifeline and a danger. As we descend into the deeper, more ancient parts of the forest, the very ground beneath us seems to hum with a different kind of energy, a resonance that transcends our normal hearing. In some deep forest ecosystems, the soft sounds of nocturnal creatures include the infrasonic calls of certain large mammals, vocalizations that fall below the threshold of human hearing. These incredibly low-frequency sounds possess a unique property. They travel much further through dense foliage and over long distances than higher-frequency sounds, making them ideal for long-distance communication that is undetectable to the human ear. These infrasonic calls allow large animals to communicate across vast stretches of forest, coordinating movements, signaling warnings, or locating mates, creating a hidden network of communication that operates beneath the surface of our perception, a secret language of the giants of the forest. The aquatic realms within these ancient forests also harbor their own nocturnal wonders. The soft sounds of certain nocturnal frogs, for example, create a mesmerizing chorus, a pulsating symphony that can be both enchanting and disorienting. During their breeding season, multiple individuals synchronize their vocalizations, creating a complex rhythmic soundscape that fills the night air. This chorus calling serves to attract mates and establish territories, but its sheer volume and intricate timing can be remarkably disorienting, making it difficult to pinpoint the exact location of any single caller, a clever strategy to confuse predators and enhance reproductive success, a vibrant, living soundscape that ripples through the humid air. Some ancient forest streams, untouched by the passage of millennia, are home to true, living fossils, creatures that have changed little over vast stretches of evolutionary time. Among these is the primitive lamprey, an eel-like fish whose nocturnal feeding habits are a chilling testament to ancient survival strategies. These jawless fish attach themselves to other fish using their suction cup mouths equipped with rows of rasping teeth and feed on their bodily fluids, a behavior largely unchanged for millions of years. Their presence in these dark, flowing waters is a reminder of the enduring power of life and the deep, hidden histories that flow through the veins of the ancient forest. And towering above all these intricate lives are the magnificent trees themselves, silent witnesses to centuries of nocturnal dramas. These towering trees often host unique species of troglobiont invertebrates, creatures that have adapted to life in complete and utter darkness within their hollow trunks and extensive root systems. These specialized invertebrates are often blind, relying on heightened senses of touch, smell, and vibration to navigate their subterranean world, a world of constant humidity and stable temperatures, a hidden universe within the very structure of the forest. Their lives unfold in a realm entirely devoid of light, a testament to the incredible adaptability of life, finding niches even in the most extreme environments. The nocturnal forest is also a place where subtle environmental shifts can profoundly influence the behavior of its inhabitants. Barometric pressure changes, for instance, can subtly influence the behavior of nocturnal animals, acting as a natural barometer for impending weather shifts. Some species become noticeably more active before a storm, perhaps sensing the drop in pressure and seizing the opportunity to forage or seek shelter before the weather turns. A primal instinct honed over countless generations, a delicate dance between creature and climate. And in a final, almost mystical connection to the cosmos, the towering trees themselves are thought to act as natural antennae, subtly influencing localized electromagnetic fields. This fascinating theory suggests that some migratory birds, embarking on their epic journeys under the cover of darkness, might use these subtle electromagnetic cues for navigation, even in complete darkness. The trees, silent sentinels, become part of a vast, invisible navigational network, guiding these feathered travelers across continents, a profound and beautiful interplay between the living world and the very forces of the earth. As these diverse sounds and unseen movements begin to gently recede, the forest seems to exhale, settling into a profound stillness, a deep, pervasive quietude that invites contemplation. The vibrant chorus of nocturnal life, having performed its nightly symphony, now softens, its individual notes fading into a collective hum, a gentle lullaby. The air, once alive with the rustle of wings and the chirps of insects, now holds a palpable sense of peace. The forest floor, once a stage for silent hunts and secret communications, now rests, bathed in the soft, ethereal light of the heavens, a gentle glow filtering through the canopy, painting the leaves with silver. The moon, a benevolent eye in the vast expanse, casts long, dancing shadows, transforming the familiar landscape into a dreamlike tableau. The stars, countless diamonds scattered across the velvet sky, twinkle with ancient light, their distant glow a comforting presence. This profound stillness, this gentle embrace of the night, allows the mind to drift, to release the day's concerns, and to find solace in the quiet majesty of the ancient forest, a world now settling into its deepest slumber, preparing for the gentle awakening of dawn. As the last vestiges of twilight gently surrender to the deepening night, a profound transformation begins to unfold within the ancient forest, a shift from the soft hues of dusk to the crisp velvet embrace of darkness, inviting a new kind of magic to emerge. The air, once alive with the rustling whispers of the day, now settles into a hushed reverence, a quietude that seems to draw the very essence of peace from the earth itself, preparing the world for the celestial spectacle that awaits above. Looking up through the intricate lacework of branches, a sight of breathtaking grandeur slowly reveals itself, a vision that has captivated human hearts for millennia and continues to inspire awe in all who bear witness to its silent majesty. Away from the intrusive glow of distant cities, the starry night sky, viewed from this ancient forest, is an entirely different realm, a tapestry woven with threads of pure light, where the sheer number of visible stars defies easy comprehension, stretching beyond the imagination's grasp. Each tiny pinprick of light, a distant sun, contributes to a shimmering panorama that feels both intimately close and infinitely far, a reminder of our small place within a vast and wondrous cosmos. Here, in this sanctuary of towering trees, the Milky Way itself becomes a discernible river of light, a luminous band arching majestically across the heavens, its misty glow a testament to billions upon billions of stars, each one a silent sentinel in the cosmic dance. It's a humbling and profoundly beautiful sight, this celestial highway of starlight, inviting the gaze to wander and wonder, to trace the faint outlines of constellations that have guided sailors and dreamers for countless generations. And if one allows their eyes to truly adjust, to surrender to the deep darkness, even fainter nebulae might become visible, ethereal clouds of gas and dust, the birthplaces of stars, glowing with an otherworldly luminescence that speaks of creation and eternity. This vast, silent expanse above, dotted with jewels of light, seems to pour its tranquil energy down into the forest, bathing the ancient trees in a soft, ethereal glow, a cosmic lullaby for the sleeping world below. Even as the stars begin to assert their dominance, a lingering memory of the sun's farewell might still be etched onto the memory of the sky, especially if one were fortunate enough to witness the day's final bow. Those fleeting moments, often at dawn or dusk, can produce a phenomenon of exquisite beauty known as crepuscular rays, or God rays, where beams of sunlight appear to radiate from a single point in the sky, often filtering through a dense forest canopy. Though the sun has now fully set, the memory of those golden shafts of light, piercing through the leaves like divine fingers, lingers in the mind's eye, a reminder of the sun's powerful presence even in its absence, a gentle transition from the day's vibrant energy to the night's profound calm. Imagine those rays, not just as light, but as pathways of warmth and life, now withdrawn, leaving behind a cool, refreshing stillness that encourages rest. As the night deepens further, reaching its zenith, the midnight light filtering through the canopy of these towering trees takes on a unique and almost mystical quality, a spectral essence that is subtly different from any other time. The dense foliage above acts as a natural filter, absorbing much of the warmer, redder wavelengths of light, allowing only certain colors to penetrate to the forest floor. This results in a light that is often biased towards green and blue wavelengths, creating an ethereal, almost underwater-like glow that influences the vision and behavior of nocturnal animals. For us, it creates a sense of profound peace, a feeling of being enveloped in a cool, calming embrace, where the world is painted in shades of silver and deep indigo, a perfect backdrop for quiet contemplation and the gentle descent into sleep. This filtered light, so different from the harsh glare of day, encourages the eyes to soften, the mind to quiet, and the body to relax into the rhythms of the night. Beneath this unique midnight sky, another subtle transformation is occurring, a silent dance between temperature and moisture that paints the forest floor with shimmering jewels. The dew point in a forest at night often leads to condensation on leaves and spiderwebs, creating shimmering patterns in the faint moonlight. Each tiny droplet, clinging precariously to a blade of grass or the delicate strand of a web, acts as a miniature prism, catching and refracting the moon's gentle light, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. This delicate lacework of moisture, glistening like scattered diamonds, adds another layer of quiet beauty to the nocturnal landscape, a testament to the intricate workings of nature, even in its deepest slumber. The air itself feels soft and cool, carrying the faint, earthy scent of damp soil and ancient wood, a fragrance that soothes the senses and signals the deep peace of the night. In these ancient groves, where time seems to slow its hurried pace, the midnight dew point is often higher than in younger, less established forests, leading to even more increased condensation on leaves and spiderwebs, creating an even more shimmering, jewel-like landscape under the moon's watchful eye. The sheer volume of this delicate moisture transforms the forest floor into a wonderland of glittering reflections, each leaf a tiny mirror, each web a chandelier of liquid light. It's a silent, breathtaking display, a secret world unveiled only to those who are awake enough to notice, or perhaps to those who are drifting gently into the realm of dreams, where such beauty can be imagined with even greater clarity. This abundance of dew speaks of a healthy, vibrant ecosystem, a forest breathing deeply and exhaling life-giving moisture, nurturing itself and all its inhabitants through the quiet hours of darkness. One of the many blessings of resting within the embrace of such an ancient woodland is the remarkable stability it offers. The midnight temperature fluctuations in ancient forests are often less extreme than in open areas due to the insulating effect of the dense canopy and understory, creating a more stable and comforting environment. The thick blanket of leaves above and the rich layers of vegetation below act as a natural buffer, shielding the forest from the sharp swings of temperature that might occur in more exposed landscapes. This consistent, gentle coolness, neither too cold nor too warm, provides an ideal setting for deep and undisturbed rest, a natural haven where the body can truly relax and rejuvenate without the jarring shifts of external conditions. It's a testament to the forest's inherent wisdom, its ability to create and maintain a perfect equilibrium, a sanctuary of steady comfort. Sometimes, in the profound silence of these deep woods, a curious sensation might arise, a subtle vibration that seems to hum through the very air itself, a low, almost imperceptible thrumming that resonates deep within the chest. The humming sound heard in some forests at night might be attributed to the Taos hum phenomenon, an unexplained low-frequency hum audible only to some individuals. Whether it is a geological resonance, a distant mechanical sound, or something entirely more mysterious, this gentle, persistent hum, if one is attuned to it, can become a part of the forest's nocturnal symphony, a deep, vibrational lullaby that seems to emanate from the very heart of the earth. It's a sound that doesn't disturb, but rather deepens the sense of immersion, drawing one further into the forest's ancient embrace, a subtle reminder of the unseen energies that flow through all living things. Adding to the forest's subtle influence on its surroundings, the resonant frequencies of ancient, towering trees can subtly alter local atmospheric pressure, creating microclimates that are measurably different from surrounding areas, influencing the flight patterns of nocturnal insects. Imagine these colossal trees, not just as static giants, but as living, breathing entities, their immense forms interacting with the very air around them, creating delicate shifts in pressure that guide the unseen movements of tiny creatures. This intricate interplay, a silent conversation between plant and atmosphere, speaks to the profound interconnectedness of all elements within this ecosystem, a delicate balance that has been perfected over countless millennia. It's a reminder that even the most subtle forces can have far-reaching effects, shaping the world in ways we are only just beginning to understand, a gentle dance of energy and form. Indeed, the entire ancient forest ecosystem is a living testament to resilience, a vibrant, breathing entity that has endured through countless ages, with many species having co-evolved over millions of years, forming intricate and interdependent relationships. Each tree, each plant, each creature, from the smallest microbe in the soil to the largest owl perched high above, plays a vital role in this complex web of life. Their long history of shared existence has forged bonds of mutual reliance, creating a system of such profound balance and efficiency that it stands as a living monument to nature's enduring power. To be within such a place is to feel the pulse of deep time, to sense the echoes of countless generations of life, a feeling of belonging to something vast and eternal, a profound sense of peace derived from this ancient wisdom. This intricate dance of life, this profound interconnectedness, is a significant part of why the forest often evokes an enchanted feeling. This sensation can be attributed to the forest's high biodiversity, where the sheer number of interacting species creates a complex web of life that is inherently mysterious and awe-inspiring. The abundance of different forms of life, each with its unique role and story, creates an atmosphere of vibrant energy, even in the stillness of night. It's a place where every rustle of leaves, every distant call, every subtle scent hints at a hidden world teeming with activity, a world so rich and varied that it feels imbued with a magical quality. This sense of wonder, this gentle mystery, cradles the mind, allowing it to release the burdens of the day and simply exist in the present moment, surrounded by the quiet hum of life. The enchanted atmosphere is also partly due to the forest bathing effect, a scientifically recognized phenomenon where exposure to forest environments reduces stress hormones and improves mood. Simply being present in this ancient woodland, breathing its purified air, absorbing its calming energies, allows the body and mind to gently unwind. The natural compounds released by the trees, the subtle sounds of the night, the visual harmony of the natural patterns, all contribute to a profound sense of well-being, lowering cortisol levels and fostering a deep sense of tranquility. It's as if the forest itself is a gentle healer, offering its restorative embrace to all who enter, washing away anxieties and replacing them with a quiet, abiding peace, preparing the way for truly restorative sleep. This natural therapy, freely given by the trees, is a gift of profound peace. Furthermore, the enchanted feeling is partly due to the edge effect, where the boundaries between different forest types or between forest and stream create zones of heightened biodiversity and ecological activity. Imagine the places where the dense canopy gives way to a sun-dappled clearing, or where the ancient trees meet the gentle murmur of a flowing stream. These transitional zones are often teeming with a greater variety of life, a confluence of different habitats creating a vibrant tapestry of existence. This increased activity, this rich interplay of species and environments, adds to the forest's dynamic charm, making it feel alive with unseen possibilities, a place where nature's creativity is on full display. It's in these liminal spaces that the magic often feels most palpable, where the boundaries between the ordinary and the extraordinary seem to blur, inviting the imagination to wander freely. As these thoughts gently drift through your mind, like leaves carried on a soft breeze, allow yourself to sink deeper into the comfort of your surroundings. The air is cool and clean, carrying the faint, sweet scent of damp earth and ancient wood, a perfume of peace that fills your lungs and calms your spirit. The distant sounds of the forest, if any remain, are soft and rhythmic, perhaps the gentle rustle of leaves high above or the faint, hypnotic chirping of a cricket, each sound a tiny thread in the vast tapestry of silence. Feel the weight of your body, heavy and relaxed against the surface supporting you. Your muscles, once perhaps tense and coiled, are now softening, lengthening, releasing all the day's accumulated stresses. Imagine each breath you take as a gentle wave, flowing in and out, washing away any lingering tension, any stray thought that might try to cling to the edges of your awareness. With each exhale, release a little more, letting go of worries, of plans, of expectations, simply allowing yourself to be present in this moment of profound stillness. The celestial canopy above, with its myriad stars and the soft glow of the Milky Way, continues its silent vigil, a timeless backdrop to your peaceful descent into sleep. The ancient trees, standing tall and unwavering, are like gentle guardians, their deep roots anchoring them to the earth, their branches reaching towards the heavens, creating a sacred space of protection and tranquility around you. You are safe, you are secure, you are deeply at peace within this ancient embrace. Allow your mind to become as calm and clear as the midnight sky, vast and unburdened. Let your thoughts become like the shimmering dewdrops on the leaves, catching the light for a moment, then gently evaporating, leaving behind only a sense of quietude. The stable temperature of the forest, the subtle hum of the earth, the gentle presence of all living things. These elements combine to create a perfect symphony of rest, a lullaby woven from the very fabric of nature. Feel your eyelids growing heavier, your gaze softening, your awareness gently receding from the external world. The boundary between wakefulness and sleep is becoming increasingly blurred, like the soft edges of a dream. You are drifting, effortlessly, on a gentle current of peace, carried by the quiet wisdom of the ancient forest. Each breath is a step deeper into relaxation, each beat of your heart a rhythm of calm. Surrender completely to this profound stillness, this deep quietude that envelops you. The forest is preparing you for a night of restorative sleep, a journey into the realm of dreams where your mind and body can truly rejuvenate. Let go of everything, and simply allow yourself to be carried away by the gentle, hypnotic rhythm of the night. You are safe, you are loved, you are deeply, deeply at peace. Drift now into the soft, comforting embrace of sleep, knowing that the ancient forest watches over you, guiding you to the deepest, most peaceful rest imaginable. Sleep now, deeply and serenely, until the gentle dawn awakens you, refreshed and renewed.